Rexus against Skid. Highest finished, Legend. First time for Rexus in the chance of getting a Legend title. Okay, Eretion banned. Pretty much what we have seen on Swell as well, where we have the Eretion being banned the moment you don't have first picked. Monkey over there, not surprised. Megumi, Shiho, yep, that's how we play on meta. Josephine, does it go Josephine? Sekhmet, okay. Is a bad time? Is it? Do you want to steal Gandalf right now? Like, if you lock in one more thing that stunts or is something related to stunts, you're gonna get Gandalf in 4 and 5 by Skid, 100% sure. I can see more go towards like Burkelt and stuff. Okay, Gapso. Gapso is kind of a preemptive counter to Gandalf. Gandalf coming out over there, not surprised. I could see him go Gandalf Irene. It's kind of a Skid thing to do. It's not bad into the units of Rexus. Also, I like the Hwoarang because Hwoarang breaks or like doesn't give shits about shields. Ooh. Gojoer. Is that even good? I'm not sure if I like it at Gojo. The Gojo looks kind of dead pick. You can ignore that. Loki, just Bolvrik, no? Your Bolvrik might be perma-CC'd by the Josephine and other shits, but Bolvrik goes hella hard on this one. Okay, Burkle is good as well. That's a challenge battle, Water Gojo. I'm not surprised if Skid has very good stuff on that one. What do we have for bans? I would say Gandalf ban. Right side, left side. Gapso, yeah, kind of makes sense. Remove both sustainers. Also speeds up our day by a little bit. I like the odds for Rexus on this one, because of the Burkelt and the Hwoarang. First turn to the Monkey. Do we go stunts on Sekhmet or stunts on... I think stun Gojo is higher value. Rexus agrees. Late stun, but stun nevertheless. Also, Gojo is most likely more defense, so therefore the add damage hits harder on it. Nice. Looks very good for Rexus thus far. Where's the damage gonna go through from Skid? Good early hit. Good additional turn though. Stun Monkey. Do stun some Monkey business over there. For AoE stunner. Ooh, not too many stuns. Proc out on the Monkey. That's not good. That's not good. Yikes for damage. Send the S2. Not too much of a Nefties just yet. I think that Hwoarang kind of wins from here already. There's no sustain. Oh, okay, this could be dangerous. That could be dangerous. It's a good chunk of damage, but I think Hwoarang kind of wins from here. Well, the Josephine can mess up the Hwoarang, though. Yeah, that could be bad. That could be bad. Josephine passive also back right now, I guess. Okay, I guess we're proccing back and forth. But the thing is, the Megumi, you don't really want to hit that into Josephine. Okay, Rax is on some plot armor right there with some additional turns. Probably hit Josephine. Josephine is going to mess you up if you don't kill her. Ooh, I think you have to hit the Josephine already. This is just to kill the Gojo. Easy. Does connect. Because of the... you also removed the Death Break on the Josephine right now. And Josephine is going to go ham on your Hwoarang. Like, that's the thing. Josephine is the only thing that can fuck up your Hwoarang. And I think that thing on the right is tanky the motherfucker. Risky play, but did it work out? Stun coming back in. It's dangerous, though. He's kind of ignoring the Josephine a little bit too hard, which is a dangerous thing to do. Oh, the Monkey Procker. Did miss the hit, though. Hwoarang still has a 52 win rate against Josephine. Yeah, but that's throughout the whole match. But the 1v1, he will lose. That's more the thing. Okay, good timing for stun. Good timing for procs. I think those procs might bring him back into it. Josephine doesn't proc. Josephine doesn't proc. Also, no death break over there. That's good. We say goodbye to the Hwoarang. We also get the Josephine passive back. Resisted. Oh, these things are looking squishy. These things are looking squishy. Oh no. Oh no. He had to kill the Josephine earlier. Because the Hwoarang or the Megumi would have won Monkey, but Megumi doesn't win Josephine. He should have killed the Josephine earlier. Because Megumi 1v1, Monkey, easy win. Easiest win of your life. But Monkey versus, or Megumi versus Josephine, you get fucked. Yeah, that Monkey hella fucking tank, though. Josephine nerf incoming. Please! Please, let this be the match that nerfs Josephine. I think it's best of 3 first round, best of 5 second, but I'm not too sure, to be honest. Gandalf on the ban and a Burger on the ban. That does give first pick to Erussian on Rax's side, which is, in most cases, a favorable thing. She hopeless Sekhmet. Yep. I've seen these people play. Do we go Jaeger already into this? Could be an early Hwoarang, could be early Jaeger. Could be Josephine Steel. Okay. Well, it's not bad. It's not bad. But the Legolas is not anything. There's no buffs on the enemy side to steal just yet, so it's not that great. She's great into a NFL, but not that great into a Legolas. On the side of the Seimei. What do we have for 4 and 5? You're definitely too hard speed contest already. You have to continue on Bruisers. Because he already has 2 fast bases. 1 lead, he can end in 2nd lead. Oh, Rexus isn't confident in his draft. Otherwise, he would have locked in earlier. Hwoarang, yeah, okay. Fair. I kind of like those. I kind of like those. But it's a heavy bruiser matchup once again. Oh, that's a strong pick, though. That's a really strong pick. Could easily ban out the Erussian. Then Seimei becomes a must ban. Well, unless, if you get a good rotation on the Death Break into a Jaeger, you would kill shit. Yeah, that Irene over there on the 5th is strong, though. I think you kind of have to respect the Irene. Either respect Irene or respect Seimei. But Seimei is bad if the Erussian is still on the field, because then you can land your shit. But then again, no, Erussian probably doesn't get skills off because of reset of the Sekhmet. Okay, we're respecting complete different units. Hwoarang was doing too much work last time around. If Rexus gets a good rotation of a Death Break into a Jaeger hit, he could win. But it's not going to be easy, because I think units are just going to be reset. Sekhmet, how do you do today? Ooh, that's also violent on the Irene, for sure. That's not great. Yep, looking up them stuns. Where is this hit gonna go into? That's a way to start. That's definitely a way to start. Okay. There's gonna be some short-ass cooldowns on that thing, though. Probably on the same itself? Yep. As to how much do we land this, though? Wait, we land wrong element, but we don't land right element? What's that? If you proc on this... Oh, not too great. You could steal the threat state, though, which is kind of nice. Does land it. 1 turn away from this. That is nasty. That is actually nasty. You have to reset once again. Wait, why does he not reset this Girl Sprayer coming in? Okay, well, it's fair. Once again, the bag. Ooh, fullbacks connecting. Fullbacks connecting. Yikes. That's a reset. Well, he's gonna lack damage at some point. Legolas might be pretty good. Oh, it's a dangerous game to play, though. NFL has S3 available. Had some heavy hits on the Lego. Oh, you don't want to send this. Seimei would heal too much. Seimei would actually heal too much on this. No! There could have been so much healing. He was actually lucky for not landing the Death Break over there, but... I guess it kind of works because you could potentially kill the Seimei, but attack break. Yeah, that did not work out. Oh, that proc though. Could kill Seimei. Does kill Seimei. Has to send yes too. It's a close one though. It's a close one. Not enough shots. Not enough shots. Jaeger's been in the bag like the whole fucking day. He not been participating in this match. Ooh, did not steal that over there. Wait. Can this monkey though? Oh, the counter! The counter into a 5-shotter! Legolas is stupid. The counter into the 5-shotter right there. Yeah, Legolas is just a stupid 4 RNG unit, man. It's just the stupidness of RNG. This also shows what this meta is all about. We just got the second RNG and 50% like revenge and that kind of shit going on, man. Skid, you can leave. You're not winning this anymore. It's fine. It's fine. Thank you. Was that Legolas tanky? Yeah, these Legolases are always full tank. Via revenge, you actually don't see all too much. It's mostly swift revenge or via will. Yeah, speed, HP. That monkey glance every single time too. Yeah, if that monkey had like 1 or 2 crits, wrong elements, it would have been GG's. Josephine ban, Jaeger ban. Okay. That does give aggression towards the side of Skid. So it does. Megumi Shiho on the other side. Sekhmet probably in his side. What do we like to pair with a Sekhmet in this case? These Sekhmets are actually doing pretty well in value. But I still don't really like myself. A Sekhmet right there. Good Shizuka pick. Could go back into the Legolas, to be honest. Legolas doesn't have a bad draft in this one. Actually, a better one than it had in last match. Except that it is off-will. And Skid now knows it is off-will. Nobara, always good. Annoying stupid unit, but good. Warring, yep, falling on the bruiser. I think Skid will probably go so much. Ooh! Skid locking in a 40% win rate unit? Is Skid the man to do it? If it lands, it's still really good. On a proper set, it does do a lot of damage, but it is a dangerous unit. And the Chow. I'm not liking the Chow. I think the Chow could have been anything better. I kind of like the Tessarion to a certain extent. I guess the Chow is there to mess up the Megumi and the Shiho, but feel like the Chow could have been something more impactful. This is gonna get banned? I do think so, actually, yeah. Let's see what we have a late pick over here. We go back to Burgild. Gojo itself. Not really sure what the Gojo is countering except for just damage output. I guess that he will respect the Tessarion. It's my expectation. Huarang. Okay, makes sense. Yeah, I'm wondering if this Gojo is gonna do a lot or not. Because in the end, Chow doesn't give that much shits about the Gojo as well. Okay, Sekhmet is faster. Sekhmet does once again connect. You can freely send stuns, but Shizuka will pick up pace from that. So it kind of depends if you want to or not. Does send it out. I think the Nobara is going to be really strong in this one, yeah. That's why I was thinking sustain for Skid in his final pick would have been more interesting than a Chow in his final pick. It's hard for him to kill Chow. That is also kind of true. It kind of depends like how well the Nobara does. It's like all eyes on Nobara and the Chow, to be honest. Good death break. Good play on some damage. Resist over there. Death break on the second hit. Yikes. Nobara gonna go for the proc arena like she always does. Not this time around. Ooh, that's a close one to a kill already. Wait, that connects? Damn. Damn, wrong element connect right there. And he has back to skills with a sliver of health. That is why you lock in your flat HP grinds, boys. That was some flat HP value right there. But also that stun on wrong element, 100 rest target. That's some crazy Saki shit right there, not gonna lie. But yeah, this one is over. I think even without that, he would have still had a decent match at this, because killing the Chow is hard. But this one is GG. Yeah, you can proc all you want, but you're not gonna get back from this. Too many multi-hits. Gojo will kill you. Especially if you land everything wrong element. That helps, that helps. Chow wasn't it. That does give the aggression towards Raxus. Okay, aggression on the left. And then we have a Shinxa plus a Sekhmet on the right. We have a Legolas on the left. Plus a Shiho. Let's see how far I'm right. Aggression, okay. Shiho, Sekhmet. Ah, Josephine. Fuck, I was wrong. Fuck. Well, this actually opens up for Legolas easily. Isn't landing wrong element stuff 50-50? It's a little bit less than 50-50 because you also have the rest check. But glance or non-glance is 50-50, yeah. Do we go for Gandalf Steelers already? Gaps go, okay. Lego, okay. We're going Jaeger. Makes sense, makes sense. Gapso is pretty good into Gandalf, because every time Gandalf heals, Gapso gets a bit of bar. Ooh, yeah, that's a Lego steal. I think he should have locked in the Lego earlier. I like that Lego steal. Takes it away. Ella Irene. I knew. At the moment I saw Ella, I was Ella Irene. 100%. I guess you gotta... I'm not sure if Rexus has like Sekhmet. Sekhmet is pretty good into this, I guess. Semi-good. Josephine kind of meshes you up still. Demon. Okay. I kind of get it, but it's kind of rough. I feel like that Skid should lock in a heal block unit in 5th. Solvark or something. Solvark in 5th, ban Beals, and I think Skid still has a good draft. Nana. Oh, no. Wait, he's gonna disrespect the Beelze. If he disrespects the Beelze, he's gonna get fucked. Because the Beelze of Rex is too good of runes. And on the side of Rex, you have to respect Ella Irene. One of the two you have to take out. That shit is too annoying. Probably Irene, yeah. I don't like Skid 5th over here. He has to ban Nana? I don't think so. Ooh, Gapso removed. Not sure if I agree with the bans on both sides, to be honest. But let's see what it does. Skid has insane RNG on his Josephine. I'm pretty sure that's a max. Oh, the Ella though. The Ella. Or not the Ella, the Irene. Holy shit. That's an Irene moment right there. Yeah, that's GG already. That is pretty much GG already. Does not connect stuns. Second light of Nana. Yeah, I did not like the Nana at all. Oh man, Rexus is a crazy RNG. Holy shit. You should watch Kaylee and Bao stream. Is there one match ahead? I'll just watch this. It does have the S2 available though. I don't think he makes any kills anytime soon. Yeah, I did not like the Nana pick over there. I felt like he had a way better match if he banned the Beelze. And he went for a heal blocker in 5th. Rip your Nana. Is there a way for Skid to come back? I don't think so. No, the dot will kill the monkey. Match is over. It's literally 5 minutes ahead. Ismo, I don't care. Even if this procs, it's still fucked. Nope, it's GG. Yeah, disrespecting the demon wasn't smart. He should have banned demon, picked heal block in 5th. Damn, that guy came out of nowhere. Highest finish, 46? 46er on the finish highest? God damn it. These guys are gonna throw some LDs at one another, man. That's just, we're gonna be balling LDs, that's for sure. Okay, Erection plus LDs. Songchang Lao on the banner. Songchang Lao is good, but is he like that good? I don't know. Erection for the first picker, not surprised. I've checked both of the players, but I don't remember who had the more LD box. I think on the left was the higher LD box. Okay, taking its time. Are we timing out already? Jaeger, that's odd. Solvark, that's double odd. Wait, what are those first two picks? Laura, liking that a lot more. Inosuke, okay. Not too sure what this Inosuke should be countering. Nina, not too sure about that neither, to be honest. Like, Nina's good, but I think it's more a 4 or 5 pick these days. Who's on the left? I think Big Ugg is on left. Hey Ganger, liking that Hey Gang. Yeah, the right draft with the Nina, that early looks a little bit awkward. Tian Lang, here's an option. But it only counters the Hey Gang, kind of. These drafts look kind of odd, not gonna lie. Well, that's the thing. Would a Shiho outspeed a Laura? Probably not even. Nobara. Nobara into Tian Lang is an option, but you really have to bank on your procs. Feel like you can get away with a Hey Gang ban. On the right side, maybe Nina ban and then damage is kind of low. Could be a thing. Okay, both bans that I mentioned as well. Damage right side could be low though. And it also really depends how much the Magoomer lands for death breaks. If Magoomer goes bad shit on death breaks, it could be fucked. Okay, Laura moving first. Gives more odds for death breaks landing. Laura has 3 S2er. You would have rather seen a death break already. Okay, does get all of that. Into the S2er, giving more bar. Oh, good stunts. Wait, but we have turn. The TL Lang could not go for his turn earlier. It does this. We pause. I think redoing the game has the same results. Arguably, the Laura not getting the proc could lead to better results because then TL Lang can hit on the death break. Because if you have Laura S3 into the Megumi S3, TL Lang takes a turn on the death break, and now he was doing an S1. Okay, I guess we just continue on. Well, I kind of doubt that you win from here, though. Okay, additional turner, though. But you die to the TL Lang, most likely. Has to stun TL Langer. Does not stun TL Langer. You die. Yeah, match kind of over. Ooh, imagine Nobara proc out there. No, wouldn't have not been enough damage. Also, Laura is a lot easier to rune up than a lot of these other strips that are on 100 freaking base speed like Gianna. Laura ban, Megumi ban, Iresian ban, okay. So Xiang is playing the meta right. Mr. Ugg is not playing it that well. Let's see what we have for first pick this time around. Laura first pick would make sense. Both of them are Laura spammers. Laura Gojo would be insane combo. I think it's pretty strong, but I haven't seen people get too much of success for it. We go crack first pick. What the actual fuck is that? I would just lure up with a Aragorn. Okay, Gojo. That means Laura to the left, or we're gonna go full cleave left. Show me a crazy cleave with like a Kiara, Zibala, by all means, I don't give a shit. It's definitely taking a long time for his picks, though. Back to the Inosuke. Okay, I guess. Kind of sus drafts right there. Like, I don't mind the Laura, but the Laura in combination with the Crack and Inosuke is kind of iffy. Asher, what is your second strip or your second AoE unit? Because that's probably what you're aiming for. Ragdoll's definitely not a great pick right now. Okeanos makes a lot of sense. Takes it away. Nina. Could lack a little bit of debuffs for the Nina. Nina really wants brand, but I guess we're not gonna get that over here. Ragdoll, hey gang. I dig that. I dig that. Yeah, that's actually... Yeah, that's not that bad at all. NFL. Yeah. Yeah, I'm liking the last two picks from Mr. Big O. Also, right side only has one strip right now, which is the Gojo, which could be utilized, but then again, we're gonna leave that in. Removing sustain, okay. Removing the Inosuke does lower the damage output by a long shot. So all damage eyes are on the Ragdoll and the Laura. Let's see how good of a Gojo is this Gojo. Oh, this Gojo's gonna be ass, though. This Gojo's gonna boost fucking so much. You might as well send the skill 3 by this point. Is more for the Gojo to steal later on. That is also a true thing. What is Greg gonna do in this whole fight, though? What the fuck is that Greg first pick? What are we watching at? Okay, is it something? But you're gonna lose your skill 3, though. Okay, not. Gojo just critting too much. We have freaking Heigang and the Ragdoll giving so much bar that it doesn't even matter. Oh, not enough bar, not enough bar. The skill 3 still sends. Uh-oh. Well, I guess that's why this unit is on the chopping block for buffs and nerfs. And then mainly nerfs. Imagine Light Gojo being the one to team up with. Uh-oh, Laura thinks, do it again. You want to see me do it again? SpongeBob meme. You can do it. I believe in you, Laura. Disappointing. Well, Greg could potentially still do something. We say goodbye to the Laura. Would not send the S3. That gives so much bar to the Ragdoll. Yep, simply taking it out. Ragdoll and Greg against the world. 2 turns away from cooldowns. Branded. No brands. Have to land the provoke on the Asher. Does not get it. Do we get some despair stance? Not even a pushback. Torrent range, though. Is that even enough? That is why Gojo sucks into Ragdoll. You don't send S2. You're fucking crit awakening, boy. You're crit awakening. Well, at least you can still massacre that one over there. Wait, why would you massacre that? Uh-oh. 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 Why the fuck did you murder that unit? What are we doing over here? Uh-oh. What the hell are we doing over here? Oh, hell no. What the fuck was even that? What am I watching? That's a questionable place, man. Greg OP. Greg best unit in game. Confirmed. Never gonna get the buff. Y'all guys wanted the fucking base speed awakening? Ain't gonna happen. Ragdoll best unit in game confirmed, by the way. That was all Ragdoll. Fuck the Greg. Did you see Greg do 42k damage on the nest too? No. All Ragdoll. That's the issue with Gojo. Gojo has a freaking crit awakening for absolutely no reason. Crit awakening. This has 2 on a fucking Ragdoll? Okay, same prevents as match 1. Stealing the Magoomer. But that does give a Laura to the enemy once again. Or Veronica. And a Solvark. Okay. It's kind of speed contesting, but also kind of not speed contesting. Well, at least Veronica has a 104 base. Like, people that hate Veronica and rather see a Gianna, 104 base, man. 104 base is something. Veronica will miss. Yeah, probably. I haven't seen that thing all season. I don't think it is a bad unit. I think it's called Freedom. I don't even fucking know. But I don't think he's that good neither. Back to a Nobara. Maxi. Okay. We're gonna go heavy on the damage. Do we lock in a second speed contester? Asher, yep. I'm liking the draft on the right side a little bit more than the draft on the left side. Ragdoll for the final pick. And his band. Show me the Ragdoll. Leo. The fuck is that even gonna do? I guess he's gonna ban Maxi or weird shit. Well, Maxi ban, yeah, you might actually... It might not be that bad. Maxi ban in this, yeah. I would have still probably rather seen a Ragdoll, I guess. Well, a bit of healing is not too bad for him as well. But then again, there's 2 heal blockers. No, fuck that. He should have added in a Ragdoll. Ragdoll would have fucked him up. If he messed... Like, if the Veronica messes up one freaking wrong crit, Ragdoll would actually mess you up big time. Double resisted for landing those, but landed all strips at least. But the 2 units on the mid still have their skills available. Then the big question of always. Send the S3 or send the S2? We're sending the S2. And then sending the S3. And we do get all silences. Well, that is a GG in my book. That Angela did not really help you. Mr. Natives. Veronica, best unit in game. Best unit in game. Actually worked out very well. I think if Veronica lands, she's still crazy strong. It's just the big issue that if she lands part. But then again, that's counting for most strippers these days. Yeah, also that Freedom thing did do absolutely fuck all. Your Veronica always misses or they proc. Sounds like my Gianna. They can shake hands. Feel like Veronica's still pretty decent. But yeah, the big issue is just the if she lands. Bring back the 2-turn reset. There's still a 2-turn reset on the 1 unit you target on, right? Or is that part also already gone? I think it's the 1 unit you target on is 2-turn, the others are 1-turn. Why strip 1 buff? I do agree. I do agree with you on that, Naders. It should strip all buffs. I think that part should come back. She should be able to strip all buffs, not just 1 buff. That shit is stupid. Outside, I forgot about that part being nerfed. Yeah, I think that nerf is stupid that she only strips 1 buff. The moment that there's shield over there, you're just fucked. Because you're not gonna break like a proper shield with a Veronica that easily. Bring back Laika, Stump Pass. Okay, Grandpa, calm down. Bring back the slow and speed scaling damage on the S2. Oh, hell no. That is the earliest Wounsa pick I've seen in my life. Calm down on that one, sir. Back to the Gojo. Well, I guess if you have an Aragorn, Gojo, and a Laura, Gojo becomes a little bit more spammable, yeah. Still not the biggest of fans of it. Especially not into a Ragdoll owner. What can you recommend for a good siege offense with an Elenoa? Probably some kind of Sonya Elenoa combo, so you Sonya twice. Okay, hey Ganger. The Solvark. I think Big is holding on too much into his Inosuke. I'm not liking that much. Galleon, Sonya, Elenoa. Yeah, that one makes sense, I guess. Back to his Chakra. Well, what is Chakra gonna do against the Hey Gang, though? Pretty far-fetched, though. No, Swift Chandra. Well, let's see. Gojo's gone. Yeah, I'm not too sure if I'm liking that pick on 5th. Kind of depends if the Magoomer is hard. Why did the fire pick get so popular? It's kind of hard to kill. Okay, we get full pushback, but still enough bar. Still enough bar. Ooh, that's some nasty hits as well. How much is this Chakra gonna do? Can we kill Maxi? Don't kill Maxi. Maxi has a good damage output. We got some Oathbreakers coming in. I think that's kind of GG right there. Also, this passive of the Inosuke is doing absolutely Zogi shit. Okay, Chandra kind of got it though. Wait, is he the highest attack by himself right now? Yep. This is so stupid. Why does he do that, man? Why does he do that? It's so fucking stupid. I did ask Counters if that shit was intentional. I did not get a reply. I don't know. Well, that worked out somewhat, I guess. If the Heigang landed everything, I think he could have won. The Heigang missing over there was the biggest of ints. Did you get a reply on the monster passives not being shown in game? Nope, did not get that one. Dark Aragorn is the best, 100%. Yeah, I feel like current meta, Dark Aragorn is by far strongest thing you can have. Chandra once again. I feel like the Chandra did not really add value outside of just getting rest on or providing the rest itself. I don't think you want to go for Shings in this draft, Oliver. Well, this is the moment you want to whip out your fucking wind paw and be the gangster like that. But who has that ruined up these days? I don't know. Definitely not me. At least not yet. Probably wind paw, a buff angle, and then we get some of those in there. Wind paw, wind Gandalf. Yep, that's gonna be the real shit. Okay. Dangerous draft both sides, to be honest. I don't really see like a clear favor in this. This guy definitely does love his fire pick. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Veronica on the other side this time. Did we miss some Veronica HOHs? Wait, is that a Nobara ban? I guess that's a Nobara ban, right? I feel like in this matchup, the fire pick has the best of values from all of the matches he's done so far. So this might be a value where the Fire Inosuke could win. If Fire Inosuke doesn't win this, he's never gonna win anything. Ooh, also in this case, the TL Lang will mess up the attack bar gain from the Heigang. But we missed one hit on pushbacks. Okay. Not the stun you would have liked to see, but this Death Break could be huge. Death Break right. Oh, that's a TL Lang like my TL Lang. That unit just does not want a Death Break for the fucking life of me. Okay, we're on fire, so no Death... but this S2, the Inosuke is not gonna land wrong element. Landing this wrong element is way too hard. Yep. You got like, what, 15 AC on that unit. Also, it's passive and not activating. That passive is non-existing. Yeah, I think that this is kind of GG. Once again, this Chandra had no value in this match. If that Chandra was any other Speedly that had some kind of form of CC, he would have murdered the enemy. But, yeah, he was a Chandra and did absolutely fucking jack all. Unless this Inosuke starts proccing out and landing a million fucking things. Sierra would have been gangster over here, absolutely. Anything. Sierra, Oliver against that. There could have been so many good speed leads, but the Chandra was definitely not the one. Also, Chandra plus Megumi, what the hell are you trying to do? I don't know. Like, sure, Chandra still has its value in the right draft, but this was definitely not the right draft. He did 4K. He did something. He did another something. Also, this passive has not been activating. This unit has been fucking perma-stunned, man. What the hell? This thing is supposed to be like 50% can't land debuffs. This thing has been landing every debuff known to mankind on his ass. That thing is non-existing for the passive. 99% sure Despair doesn't get blocked by his passive. I'm pretty sure on that as well, but all of the other debuffs also landed, so... He was seeded at like 5 or 6 debuffs in one of the earlier matches. They're already at 5th pick. What do you mean? What the hell is this Smeiser, by the way? I'm not sure if this game is in German right now, but whatever. Idal picks Nyx. Okay, I'm liking the draft of Rex a lot more. Liking the draft of Rex a lot more in this case. But let's see if that does work out. Nyx is seemingly on despair, if it's that kind of speed. Did not connect. S2, how much do we get? Ooh, did get a lot over there. All of the units are reset. Killing the Jaeger is gonna get really hard. The Hwoarang and the Jaeger pick are really strong over here. 2-turn seal, that's something, but... Well, if Oliver goes crazy, then Oliver could potentially get some wins in, but this Hwoarang, once again, so dangerous. Ooh, big resistance. You have to send the S1 on the Hwoarang. Oh, leaving the Hwoarang to get skills off is dangerous, though. 3-turn provoke is really nice. That is definitely a thing to say for as well. Yeah, I think he had to control the Hwoarang more from the side of Xiang, so that's good for Rexus right here. I think so as well. This Hwoarang is just gonna clean up house right now. Yeah, especially if you're not landing these. Does get some back and forth on the Josephiner. Missing that one. Nyx is absolutely zoggy shit. Jaeger proc kills. Oh, wait, was on seal. Nah, this match very over. If Xiang plays like this, Rexus should be having easy matches. What was the pre-ban? Irration pre-ban. Kinda makes sense. Because of the meta. But Hwoarang is fucking crazy. If you have good runes and artifacts on Hwoarang, that thing is unstoppable, man. Yeah, just casually doing like, what, 8.5k for skill 1? While you're on like 16 million speed? Ain't gonna help, man. Ain't gonna help. Okay, Aragorn pick on this time. Okay, what do we have on the draft over here? Hwoarang, once again. Not liking the Nyx pick into a Hwoarang. At all. Liking the picks over there from Rexus. Do not want to press the third skill. Dumon is super strong though. Dumon is a must ban. Let's see if Xiang has another must ban. Can't really think of something. Nina, no, definitely not a it is good damage though. It is good damage. Dumon is about to get Irene as 3 mistreatment. I could see a Dumon plus Irene combo, to be honest. Yeah, on the right side, we just see simply Gandalf plus LDs. Let's see what Rexus does have for final pick. Could go for speed contester unit. Shio is gone though. You don't really want to Sonya any of those though. Angela, okay, double healer. I guess that the ban will land on one of the 2 healers, probably Angela. Because Angela's shields are kind of annoying for Dumon. Loki on the side of Rexus, I would have really liked a third. Third against all of this would have enabled you so much turn cycling and that kind of shit to be very annoying. Jaeger banned right now. I think that Rexus has too much sustain. I don't think that the team up of what we see on the right side is gonna kill. Well, let's see. Did increase on Megumi, but Megumi will steal back the immunity from something. Most likely. Yep. So Nina's at least not gonna do damage on that. Ooh, oh, a Brander. Yikes. Oh, lucky. Otherwise, if he landed the Brander, it could have been real bad. But also, yep, Megumi too good. Megumi too good. Nina didn't get a turn off. And the thing is, Nina's the real damage. Which isn't that great. Oh, wait, yeah, true. S2 doesn't have brand. S1 has brand. That is true. That is true. But yeah, Nina's just gonna do half HP. That's some good... And the Megumi is squished, though. And Megumi is looking a little bit squish. How much damage is this? That is nasty for damage. Did miss that. Did get the additional turn. Yeah, Nina doesn't really fit this fight, but if Nina gets back to skills, bruisering this against the Gandalf is still hard, though. Oh, resisted on that stun. That would have been a stun. Yeah, the whole lineup of Xiang is tanky the motherfuck, though. All of those units are full on HP. 1 turn away. Don't proc on this. Okay, at least we didn't proc over there. But this Megumi are squished, though. This Magoomer hella squish. Okay, can we get stuns this time around? No Stunerinos. Oh, does land the Glancer. Does crit. Crit animation. Lands it. Not bad, not bad. Okay, no skills just yet. Nina's looking back at skills pretty much. Same for the Aragorn. Seal was definitely very good over here, that's true. 3-turn Seal is long as fuck. You're not proccing for years. Okay, did not really get anything. Glenn still seated over there, plus another Seal. Yikes, I think that this is over. Unless he stuns this. Second chance to stun. No stun. Yeah, more Oathbreakers coming in. Oh, one turn away from this. Yeah, the moment that Nina gets an additional turn, match is over. Moment next turn, Nina, it's GG. You take out the Gan or the Aragorn, but I guess it's a little too late right now. Did increase cooltime on left. Uh-oh, yeah, that's over. Yeah, Nina next turn, GG's. Well, even without the second rotation of the Nina. Damn. Damn, that's a nasty team to play against. That's actually one of those things, like, Aragorn is not per se elevated by Eretion. Without Eretion, it's still an annoying piece of shit to deal with. Yeah, Angela was not really the pick over there, no. Apparently not. But I'm not sure what would have been a better one. Okay, we go back to the Eretion pre-ban and the Aragorn pre-ban. Aragorn pre-ban is most comfortable for Raxus by a long shot. Oh, institute a Nina plus Nyx. I haven't seen that many people play Nina, but the Nina-Nyx combo actually does feel pretty strong. Because you extend that seal and the cleanse block for a crazy long time. Which kind of makes it nice. But I could see a Juno doing good. Oh, I'm not sure if I like the Escher though. Escher for outspeed, yes, I get it. But you're opening yourself up for a lot of RNG issues. And the enemy is gonna go full bruiser. Yeah, something like Aya will definitely do good. Oh, the Julian makes or can kill an Aya. But Rexus should definitely smack in Aya, 100%. Or well, no, I think draft on the right side feels strong though. Aya Vero feels decent, but Julian is dangerous and there's still a 5th. I get the Layla, but if you're Layla Nobara, yeah, Layla Nobara, yeah. Otherwise, you get Ayat in the 5th by your enemy, 100%. I'm liking the Layla. It's kind of by the RNG gamble, though. Gandalfer. Ooh, yeah, that's... He leaves in Nobara? That's a gamble and a half myself. I would have banned that Nobara, I think. Layla you can kind of deal with. You have a Nyx. You're gonna get bar from Layla missing at some point. Okay, can we connect stuns? Oh, resisted. Okay, that's too many buffs to actually get anything from most likely. Let's connect a stun. Does get that. Do we land this? Oh, that's the worst, Nobara. At least you mess up the turn order. Okay, that did not land neither. Okay. Wait, can you stun this? Crit element? Ooh, what's crit animation, but no stun though. Not the best of stuns. Oh, Jolton procking is always dangerous. That's always dangerous. I think he should have stunned the Megumi, to be honest. Can you stun this? Nope, too rough. Oh, this is also... The Nina gets a perfect turn on this. Because the Shio doesn't... Wait, why would you not send the S3? Why would you not send the S3 on that? What? Wait. Am I missing something? He had S3 available, right? Oh, if this procs... Oh, he's gonna take it out regardless. Yikes. Yikes, yikes. Yeah, you're not proccing out of a 4-turn, though. 4-turn death break, you're not proccing out of this. Yep. Julian at the right pick, still a really dangerous unit. Damn. Yeah, draft of Xiang was strong in this case. Yeah, that Nyx Nina actually is more powerful than I expected. Wow. Nyx Nina is pretty hard. Yeah, I think the Asher was not great. The Asher did not really add, like, that's where I get my loose win rates, or my lose rate from Asher as well. Locking in an Asher where you're kind of speed checking for no reason. Because there was nothing to speed check on that Asher, so the Asher did not really have value. Landed nothing on the NFL. Well, NFL's 100 res and your Nobara is not that high on accuracy though. But the Nobara had really bad rates for her S2 because she threw everything into the Julian, which helped absolutely nothing. But yeah, NFL is 100 res, wrong element for the Megumi, and you have a Nyx on the field. You're gonna miss your shit. You're definitely gonna miss your shit. It's imminent. Like, those are 3 odds that you don't want to be fighting for an RNG battle. Yeah, plus Aragorn. Oh, this is gonna be a rough match. I'm surprised that Shio is actually banned. You run a high egg Aya. That's an option. Not everyone does that, but it is not bad to have high egg Aya. That's true. If you want to provoke like a Shizuka or something along those lines, it's nice. What's high egg Benny? That's also a fair question, Scroll. Okay. Okay. Rex is gonna go different style. I think he's gonna get checked by a Laura style right now. Esha Gojo, yep. Shio is gone. Ooh, I'm not sure if Rex has a segment ruined up or something, or if it's even fast enough. Rexus could really like a segment right now, but I'm not sure if he even has that ruined. Megumi is good against the Gojo, that is for sure. What do we pair with that? Do we go Bruiser style like NFL's? NFL doesn't like cooldown reset that much. The Aragorn messes up an NFL too long. Okay, can kind of see that. Into the Nyx. Nyx doesn't have that much value for extending stuff. Ooh, are you gonna Douglas? Douglas Navarro? Oh, that's nasty. Oh, Shang drops the L nasty on that one. Yeah, last big ban. Douglas, you have to respect the Douglas, but fighting that Nobara's a issue. Yeah, Douglas banner. Makes sense, makes sense. Yeah, Shang played... That's also the first round that Shang was playing. He was not playing that well, but into Rex, he had really good drafts, in all honesty. Yeah, also if the Megumi were to land the S2 on this, not the best of Gojo performance, but pretty decent. Does actually land. Ah, the proc out. Mother effer. Yeah, now fighting the Nobara is just hard. Okay, did get the right strip over there. Match doesn't look that bad, but it's just Nobara issues. Man, they should nerf the living shit out of Nobara. I feel like she's almost more annoying than Megumi, Gandalf, and everything combined. But yeah, this is definitely looking like a rough match. Dark Aragorn gotta go. Dark Aragorn is also really hard to deal with. Yeah, I wouldn't. I would like to see Nobara get like a 20% damage rather than 25% damage. So it at least takes 5 turns to die rather than 4. Yep, that's a GG right there in my books. Man, I did see right now, all I need is a fucking Dark Aragorn, then my Nyx suddenly works, my Gojo suddenly works. Well, the thing is, this guy also does have still Laura and those kind of things. This guy has everything. Well, we have a new legend right there with Mr. Xiang, though. GG's, my man, GG's. Thanks for watching. If you would like to see more guides, join the Discord and check out the content tab for the guide video archive, which contains all of the guides that you might need. Hope to see you there.